Okay, welcome to the next Blender tutorial. So today we're going to be making a display board. So I saw one of these in my local shopping centre the other day and I thought that they were a great idea for a little prop piece. So let's go ahead with G and we're going to go ahead and bring this up. We'll go ahead with S for scale, bring this in slightly, and then we'll just elongate this slightly. I'm going to go with scaling it up just slightly and then S and bring this in. So what you need to do as well is change your render engine to cycles rather than EV, and we'll go to edit mode on the cube right here. We'll take the back face and the front face, E for extrude, don't move it anywhere, S for scale. And what we're going to do, if you look at the x-ray right here, you'll notice that when we S for scale it kind of comes in a little bit. So all you need to do is press S for scale again and then go across with one of the axes at the side. And we're just going to scale this up too. We're going to go E for extrude once more, leave it where it is, S for scale and go inwards as such. So this will be where your screen sits. So we're going to go ahead now and take this x-ray mode off. You can go ahead and make this all fancy if you want to. For my one, I'm just going to make this kind of black for this particular tutorial. And then what I'm going to do is let's add in a cube, scale this down at the base, scale it across, and we'll go on to edit mode. Do a couple of loop cuts just in the middle, just scroll. The center scroll, E for extrude, S for scale to come in a little bit, E for extrude, and then we'll do S for scale so that it's got a nice little stand. Now what I'm going to do, let's press A and just scale this inwards just ever so slightly, and I'm going to subdivide a few times, go back to object mode and right click shade smooth. Now, to get the exact same tone, or the material right here, we're going to go to the drop down and just click the original material that we made. So, I'm going to go ahead, just going to edit a few of these as well, just to make this a little bit smoother. So, just kind of bring this in at the side, E for extrude, and then just kind of bring it inwards for the base, just matching up to this. So it looks pretty smooth, it's all one piece. Let's go ahead and edit the top as well. Just scale this in. This is also a perfect opportunity to add maybe the shopping mall or the shopping centre's kind of logo or whatever like that on there. I'm also maybe going to pull the screen out just ever so slightly. So if you select the side parts right here, just press down shift and then select the side parts right here and then go ahead and do the same thing. We can actually scale this as well, so I'll just bring this to the sides, make this a bit wider, and then go ahead and make this a bit wider on this side as well, so that we can get the screen on to this part. So the next bit that we need to do, let's go ahead, shade that smooth. So with this kiosk what we can do is let's go ahead and add a plane, S for scale. We're going to go to the shading. So once you're in the shading tab right here, all we're going to do is let's click new at the base right here, principal BSDF, material output. Let's go ahead and add you can have a video or you can have an image. I'm going to go ahead with image, texture image. Colour to base colour. We'll go with open and just select a random image, say from your portfolio or whatever like that. I'm gonna go ahead, I just need like a really kind of thin image for this. Let's go with, I'm gonna go with this one. I made some chains on one of the last tutorials, so let's go ahead and rotate this by 90. Rotate again by 90. We can go S for scale. And then we can go G, bring this up. and then G, bring this forward. This is just a nice little example of what you can put on the screen. It doesn't have to be perfect. For this, I'm going to make this slightly metallic as well. You don't have to make it glowing, but if you wanted to, you could make it an emission in the back. So we could have that one at the front right there, and then we can go Shift D, and we can move this one backwards to the back right here. So now we have two screens. Now if you wanted to illuminate this, we could go ahead and get rid of the principal BSDF. Let's go ahead and add an emission. We want to go with colour to colour, emission to surface, and we're going to have the exact same thing. You can go ahead and strengthen that emission, or you can take it away, totally up to you. Let's go ahead. I'm probably going to change the image on here, so let's change it to the lollipops that we did a while back, so you can kind of see that. And then I'm going to go ahead and add a wall at the side so you can see the reflection as well. So let's make the floor first, so you got that. Shift D, alpha rotate at 90, and then I'll go ahead and place that next to there. And I'm going to remove this light as well, so that when we see the actual render, we can see that this is now producing light. You can go ahead and increase that if you wanted to, cool it down a little bit, totally up to you. You can mess around with the index if you wanted to, if that's something that you'd like. You also have volume, you have line art and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that is the rough kind of touchscreen look that I was going for. You can go ahead and change some of the tones here as well. So because these two are the exact same material, you could go ahead and change the background to green if you wanted to, or blue, or white if it's, many of them are kind of like a cream colour. Totally up to you. So I'm going to leave that up to your imagination. I'm just going to go ahead and change the tone on the floor right here if it'll allow me to. Let's go. Yeah, okay, so that is the tutorial in a nutshell, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.